Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Wednesday, January 6th. It's 6:38 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. Over here at Bitcoin Daily View, the show page, check out a recent interview with Max Kaiser where he talks about a 2021 prediction for our price is 2,028,000. I think he makes a good valid point there, and I linked to in the video at a point where he was saying Bitcoin removes fear from our hearts and replaces it with love. And I spelled hearts wrong on the page here. I will update that. Anyway, Buckminster Fuller, Max Kaiser mentioned his favorite book by Buckminster Fuller, and I found an audible version of that on YouTube. So, very, very good. It's free. Check it out. Listen, Mark Moss, a dapper and attractive fellow like myself, did a great video on the Great Reset and how to hedge to your benefit during that time, how to protect your assets. It's about 15 minutes and is very, very poignant to the point. It will not be boring if you so desire to watch it. Also, ByBit is the new hotness in exchanges. Not financial advice, of course, but get yourself a ByBit account. If you're a US user, yep, you got to use a VPN to hop on there. If you use my affiliate link, it really helps, and I do appreciate that. Also, there's a ByBit tutorial by Crypto Zombie, which is recent, and it shows all the cool features of ByBit. You can hook to it with 3 commas if that's how you trade, but also the interface is really, really rocking. I'm not a big leverage user, but it makes using leverage easy if you so desire. Some of the Bitcoin Truth Seeker crew is already using it recently and digging it. I'm using it. I'm very impressed. So check it out. And there's that tutorial by Crypto Zombie. Check it out. But use my affiliate link. A little bit of news. One River makes one of the largest cryptocurrency trades in history. Why I mention this is, look, institutional money is flowing in. More is being bought than is mined every day. I do know eventually we may see a cool off and a bit of a correction, but I'm not so sure about it. And I think if anybody who's waiting for that low to buy, waiting for the dip, reconsider your vision. Okay. With that said, Bitcoin and the crypto market against USDT is rocking. So I would say, it's an alt season versus USDT. That is happening. Alt season versus BTC, that ain't happening yet. So I'm going to call it like that. Bitcoin coming in 9% up at 34,613 this morning. That's rocking. Ethereum has just kissed 1K goodbye. Will you see the opportunity to buy Ethereum under 900 or even 1,000 again this year? I wouldn't necessarily count on it. And like I'm saying, if you're a dip waiter, one of those kind of people who like never does anything in life because you can't do it perfectly or whatever, hey, grab some machismo and some testosterone and get in the game. All right. Will we see ETH under 900 or even 1,000 again this year? 900 was probably a reasonable spot. But tell me what you think in the comments. ETH, how low will that go? What is our lowest buying opportunity ever that has now passed for ETH? And maybe Bitcoin if you want to throw your hat in the game there. Make a prediction for 2021. DOT's doing great. LTC's doing great. XLM is pumping on news. I forget exactly what it is, but a country is with their digital currency is I think going to use the XLM blockchain or somehow is involved in that. So we have a pump right there to XLM. ADA is looking great. Filecoin, Cardano are beautiful. This is a glorious, 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 glorious trading day in the market. All right. Anything else interesting there? No, we are good. All right. The crypto market versus BTC, as you can see, ADA, Cardano, and XLM are definitely players. They're holding strong. Ethereum is just above, and I'll reference that later. I'm seeing a maybe possible badass swing trade coming up for Ethereum because Bitcoin dominance, check it out. This is a 4-hour chart. Bitcoin dominance has been falling recently, and that's a glorious, glorious thing. Because if we do look here, Bitcoin dominance is 68%. That's pretty, that is pretty amazing, pretty powerful. Looking at the daily chart for Bitcoin dominance, we have taken a dump recently. That's good, and that's going to allow alts to scream. Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours is 9.3 billion. 4.3 billion that is on Binance, and Coinbase is up 1.8 billion basically. Bitfinex 846 million, Kraken 824 million. These little machines, these little characters are just screaming. And there's Polynex about to break 100K, or I should say 100 million trading volume, 97 million right there. Polynex, it's not a bad exchange. Very, very good. BitMEX signals here, or I should say blockchain whispers, looking at where all that glorious volume is. over there at Binance, 62% positive, 37% negative. So long, 62%, short, 37%. So sentiment is long today. Looking at Bitcoin, let's start here on the daily chart. Bitcoin, I was wondering yesterday, are we going to see a bit of a sideways or a reversal? No. Basically, today's candle, its bottom is sitting right on the top of yesterday's candle, which is to me usually a bullish signal, well above the 2-minute moving average. We are continuing our parabolic run. MACD hedged towards negative yesterday, but now histogram is opening positively, and it is rocket ship to Pluto. So we are strong on the daily time frame, big time. On the 3-day, where I thought maybe we were going to see our first reversal in a while, nope. This 3-day candle closes, let's see, the last one was January 1st, 2nd, 3rd. This one is 4th, 5th, and 6th. This one closes today. And note these 3-day candles. It's beautiful. The bottom of this current one is right on top of yesterday. The last one, which to me is always bullish. We're seeing that on the daily and on the 3 days here. So we're continuing our uptrend. It looked a little bit weak yesterday, but well, no, Bitcoin just pumped the crap out of things. And so there we go. Look at that histogram, that MACD on the 3 days. So we are so positive that if you are a swing trader long-term at all, daily swings and such like that, you're positive. You're feeling good. Look at a 12-hour here. 12-hour, beautiful continuation. MACD is positive on the 12-hour. Let's just look at MACDs here for the 4-hour. 4 hours positive, slightly closing, but in general 4 hour is positive. That is a beautiful thing. 2 hour oftentimes shows immediate price action. It is positive. Slight closing of the histogram there. So anyway, Bitcoin definitely continuing its glorious continuation. So it looked a little bit weak yesterday. It does not today. Looking at the 45-minute chart, you can see right here, Bitcoin is, of course, it did break above. We have a new all-time high. It's glorious. Right now we're kind of in this swing zone. It looks like between around like 34 or 33 to 35 plus. So we are rocking right here. It's a glorious thing. And the thing is, even with this recent pump, we are cooling down a little bit here on the 45-minute chart after we had that all-time high. But that has put the RSI in a great spot on the 45-minute chart to move up. Wave trend oscillator by Lazy Bear is looking very, very positive. KRI is green but trending down. So also the directional index is trending down. ADX is. So we had a beautiful pump. I mean, an all-time high, but like I say, I think we're right here in this, you can see this sort of sideways, swing zone here. We've got, I guess you can kind of put it all the way up here, really, to be honest. Well, anyways, it's glorious. So, what can you say? Short time frame is beautiful. If you wanted to really be kind of creative, and like push the limits of reality here, we could do a fib retracement. Since let's just for fun, just screwing around here, you could kind of do that since we kind of have an all-time high recently. If we were to bounce, just looking at immediate price action with a fib that I'm kind of pulling out of my butt here, a logical spot to make a move back up if we continue this slight downtrend on the short time frame would be around 33,972. Sounds reasonable to me. If you were to throw in the BPVR right now, boldly, you would see we also have a lot of buy-sell volume right at that fib level. And of course, we do have previous support and resistance in the chart. So, groovin'. Bitcoin is positive today. All gold versus USDT. I'm going to start, when I do these every day, I don't want to call them signals, and I don't want to call them, anything like that. I'm just saying I'm going to start sharing with you guys, the all trades that I'm getting in and out of. So whenever I say, if this looks positive, whatever, it always, trade it against your own trading methodology. Never just blindly, do anything that I do. I'm just going to start sharing them because there's so much positive power out there right now. With that said, Algo, beautiful pump. Everything is looking good indicators-wise. So Algo versus USDT is looking wonderful. It's beginning to retrace a little bit. Algo versus Bitcoin is good. Its indicators aren't quite there yet, but if we did, anyway, this could come down to a little bit here and retrace, go back up. It's setting up for a positive run. I think this is beyond just a little pump and dump here. I think this is actually a beautiful continuation of of an upward trend that it has been on. One thing is this is very predictable on the versus Bitcoin, because you can see here It was hopping up and down, over, flirting with the 200 moving average for quite a while on the 45-minute chart, and it was sideways. That usually shows velocity is being built, and it's begun to move. Directional index is weak. ADX is getting to the right spot. All of the indicators are good to go. Wave trend oscillator by Lazy Bear is right in the middle. Watch this to actually begin to, after this slight retrace, after this pump, watch it continue up. Very, very possible we will see that. I do want to mention something I almost forgot here. Ethereum versus BTC. This is something that I have been, watching. I find this to be a legendary swing trade possibility here. So on the 45-minute chart, we had some recent run up. Now we're starting to trend down a little bit. But basically, the directional index is good. ADX isn't going the wrong way. RSI is overextended. KRI is in the right spot. Wave trend oscillator is looking good. Basically, watch this, because I do think, as we see, what I think Ethereum versus BTC is waiting for, it's waiting for the Bitcoin dominance to dump a little bit. And you can see, if I was to do a compare here, BTC.D, basically, there we go, throw that in there. This is a good chart. The Ethereum, let's just look at a 4-hour chart here, not a 6-hour, but a 4-hour chart to get a little bit more perspective. I'm going to blow these fibs out of here. They're not important at this time. Watch for, like on the 4-hour chart here with Ethereum versus BTC, watch for the Bitcoin dominance to dump. When you start seeing Bitcoin dominance dumping, look what happened with Ethereum. It pumped. So watch. I really do think that Ethereum, whenever Bitcoin begins to have dumps in dominance, I think you're going to see explosive moves like this from Ethereum. And right now, looking at the 4-hour chart, there is no reason the indicators here are not powerful for an explosion. So, not financial advice, but I think if you are a swing trader, well, if you're a trader and you like to trade, you like ETH and you like BTC, I think it's a great swing in and out. Watch for Bitcoin dominance dumps, and you will see, especially watch for, and moves above the 200 moving average. This is a 45-minute chart. Ethereum is above the 200 moving average this is a 4-hour chart, and Bitcoin, it's a 4-hour chart, and Ethereum is above the 200 moving average on that chart. To me, that really signifies, that to me is really one of the foundations of calling it an alt season. So, powerful play here. Watch this guy. Let's look at it on the 45-minute. And the 45-minute is looking beautiful too. Watch for this. You could almost call it like, people love that the term, bullish divergence. And so if you look at that, as your dominance goes down, what is Ethereum doing? It's pumping. So with that said, right now in the short time frame, we are in this beautiful consolidation, move here. And I think, especially looking at the 4-hour chart here, you can see how that Bitcoin dominance dumping makes a difference. So Bitcoin dumped, Ethereum pumped. Right now, it's consolidating sideways, waiting for that next Bitcoin dominance dump, and boom, we're talking another glorious Lambo move. Don't miss it, folks. Not financial advice and entertainment purposes only. Hey, in the Bitcoin Daily View chat, I'm starting to post more setups that look really good throughout the day. I don't want to call them signals. I just want to call them for your considerations. If they match your trading methodology, well, I see them as positive, so we can collaborate on that. Other members of the Bitcoin Daily View Telegram group, which you can find over there at bitcoindailyview.com, you can join, are starting to post things too. The alt market is heating up. This 2021 is a rocket ship to Pluto for crypto. We don't just want to believe, but we do. Thank you for being a Bitcoin truth seeker and part of the peaceful revolution. I'm glad you're a part of it and doing something. It's a better world.